first part of the journey, I was tripping around, you see. And then I found some gold in the ground. I got the fever inside me. The first thing I found was a mine with no name. It felt good to be high on the green, 'cause in the mine you can't remember your name. So awesome sauce became the claim. La 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 la. You're mining for gold, but you're doing it all wrong. And I have to tell you now, there's another way. Empire Gold Mining, they can show you how, and we'll even have some fun along the way. We're having fun mining gold down in the sun. Digging in the dirt is what we do. It's not really hard, don't be a puss, get in your car. Come on out to Vegas today.
Alright everybody, check this out. So what I've got here is this chemical agent full of gold, and what I've got here is that chemical after dropping the gold out of it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to run it through the filter, which hopefully doesn't clog. So I'll turn that on, make sure all my edges are sealed. Alright, that's on there. And we're going to take chemical and wash it through. Now, a lot of the times this will get clogged depending on how much is in there. This is kind of like a paste right now, so it's pretty thick. Alright, I need to step back. There you go. Gets a lot of vapor coming out of the pump. So I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some gold left in this after filtering, which will be done hopefully. Looks like it's going to take about 5 minutes on this one. So I'll show you what comes out of that in a picture form later. But rock on, have fun, talk to y'all soon. Questions are welcome. Okay, so I've finished filtering everything, and what I'm left with is this chemical base right here, which I now know is still holding gold because of the color of the stannous chloride test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all this material in here. That's going to be a pain in the butt to clean that glass, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this material, I'm going to put it into a small container again like I had before, and I'm going to do that process for this another probably around 5 to 6 times, and I'll get another 5 to 6 of these cups. This is the first one that I did. It's still really heavy. I'm expecting a good number out of that. I don't know what it is. If you want to guess, go for it. We'll see what it is after it's dry. But I'm going to get on to filtering the rest of that out so I can get on to the next step, which will be adding more dropping agent to this liquid here and hopefully recovering the rest of all of the gold that is in that material, which, yay, hopefully will be quite a bit today. Rock on, everyone. Have fun. Talk to you soon. Alright everybody, welcome back again. So I've got my SMB in this jar, which is in a hydrous form, And I've got my liquid chemical gold that I'm working with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into here, about a third of the way full, somewhere right around there. Leaving another 2 more batches of that into there. And I'm just going to add this S&B directly to that. See how it instantly changes to a thick mud? So I need actually a little bit more in there, so I'm going to add more water to that to get it mixed in. Give it a good little swirl so it mixes in, and then I'm going to add this into here. Hopefully this is enough to get it to a final point. Grab a spoon. I need that. Give it a little stir if I can get it out of the bag. So I don't know if you can see how thick this is, but this is like a thick mud. This is the thickest I've actually ever seen this come out, which is, I think, really cool. But hey, we'll see what it all comes out to be later. It should be high-grade gold, but weird things happen with chemicals sometimes. But look at that. That is hard to really see the color on there, but that's thick like pudding. It's insane. Hate the smell of SMB. I'll set this here. Okay, so I'm going to run this through my filter. And I won't be able to show you the whole process because I'm running out of time to post on Facebook, but it'll go in and come out the bottom as liquid, leaving the solid gold sulfur, or gold, whatever. Anyhow, I gotta get out of here. Alright, everybody. I'm back to show you the final on the chemical leaching and filtering. Sorry, I've had a few beers. Probably like 7. I don't know. Anyhow, I wanted to show you my final count of filtered matter, which would be gold. So we've got all of these. We've got 3, 6, 9, 10. But 10 is not like the rest of them. This one actually is about what I normally would see in a lot of assays that I do, which is just a little bit on the screen. But this is that first one you guys saw me do. This one is pretty heavy, but I have others that are a lot heavier, like this one here, which is almost a complete full cup. But anyhow, I will get a complete total weight on all of this tomorrow after it's completely dry. I probably could have sucked some more liquids out of it through the vacuum filter, but I still have more that I can collect out of that liquid there. So tomorrow I'll get at that, and hopefully I get half of what I got earlier, because it looks oh, excuse me, it looks really dark on the test. So anyhow, I will see you guys eventually. If you're wondering what that one is, that is a platinum ore that I was testing that I have not filtered yet, but I probably should. Alright, rock on, have fun. Alright, everybody, it's the next morning. Everything is dry. As you can see, the scale is tared out. So let's see. We've got 20.30 grams of gold chemical drop there. So I wonder what the others are going to be. Let's see. I should probably write these down. This is the second one, 12.65. Third one, 33.39 or 99. This one's still a little bit wet, but that's okay. 37.80. 45 even. It's still a little bit moist also. I got some of it on my thumb there, damn it. 21.35. Comes number 7, one of the larger ones. This one's really wet still, it feels like. Might have to leave this to dry out for a while. This is going to be really heavy. Yeah, that's wet. So I'll get that one drying out some more today. Probably put it outside in the air. That's another one. 68.20. Again, it's also a little bit moist. And then there's this one, which is 52.48, which is also relatively dry. And the last one, this little paper disc that barely had anything on there, which is 2.28 gram total. I assume the paper weighs maybe a gram. But anyhow, rock on. I'm going to go wash my hands. That's what I got out of that bleach, which is this material, which still has gold in it. So I'll be working on that later today to show you what's there. Alright everybody, so I figure we're all wondering how much precipitate I got out of all those filters that I didn't get it all out of the filters. I'll just burn those off later in their own burn, but we got it all in this tray, and I'll put it into that cup right there and see what it weighs. Let's see, got my scale already sitting out ready. It's already on tar. Let's see. It's a little heavy. Doesn't want to sit on there. So it's up to 18 grams so far. 43.85. It's hard to see. There we go. 43.83. That's not all of it, so let me get the rest of that in there. See if I can even get it all in there. The scale only goes to 100 grams, so when I get to 100, I'm going to have to stop. So that's 97, 99 and a half, 100.45. So, not bad. Still a little bit left to weigh, probably about 10 grams. So, I'll let you know what comes out of it after the smelting. Well, everybody, the rest of the shaker table is here, which is the motor and other parts. Hopefully everything is here and I can get this monstrosity put together and start running some material. So I'm gonna pull all this metal off and see about how I'm gonna go about getting this thing out of here. So I already drilled out all the rivets and I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. So there's the rest of it. Got Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, plus pulley and belts. Those look like belts I'll be able to find if they ever break too. And then the bag of parts. Looks like everything is here, but okay, I'm happy. So rock on everyone, talk to you soon. I'm just out exploring with Pickled Rick today. He's still pickled from last night. Say hi, Pickled Rick. We're trying to get over there, but the road we're on seems to have ended at a gate. We could go out that way and check out what's up over there, but what I'm mainly out here for is on this side over here. So anyhow, when we get there, I'll let you know what's going on. Rock on, everyone. See you soon. Pickled Rick! Just wanted to give you another view.
Fuck you, I'm Pickled Rick!
Alright everybody, so we got to the location we're going for.
Flips and shit!
Fucking Pickled Rick. And I know for a fact that this whole area is private property. It's a tungsten mine, but we've got a little section right over here that I'm gonna try and maybe hike to. I don't think I'm gonna, because I can't drive to there, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to do that today. I'm on a lazy day. So we're gonna end up heading back to the other side where the entrance to get to the upper side of the mine that we're actually going for is. And we're gonna go check that out. But alright, there we go. There's the spot that it's at right there.
Yeah.
I'm not walking that high today. I can, about 20 minutes, but I'm pinched for time today. So. Oh, I guess around. I wonder where this goes. Oh, this might make a good turnaround. This makes a good turnaround. I'm good. Yeah, no, that gate is sealed up, man. That's got a chain across. This is private property and everything.
Because they don't want people driving on this ugly ass road, dude. Look at that. You can't drive on
You
that
can
anymore.
see the claim post for the property right. Let me get in view of this right above my finger right here in the saddle. Let me zoom in.
Oh, I see it. It's a black pole.
So right up in there, you can't really see it, right dead center pretty much, but that's the border of the claim that I'm looking at right now, and I was thinking about getting to, let's see if I can get it on video. Yeah, right there, in that spot right there, there's an entrance to the mine I'm trying to get into right there. It's an upper audit. So,
It's
anyhow,
a flips and shits inside.
rock on. See you soon. We're getting down to location that we're looking for. Alright everybody,
Flips
so
and shits.
we are at the location, and as you can see, there's some workings there. There's a couple of tunnels that I'll show you here in a minute, but there's also a ore chute main working site right there where they would take out the material and bringing it downhill to the processing site. So let me get up the road a little bit. We'll see what's going on here. I'll try and drive with the phone today. Oh wait, I could give the phone to Ricky.
No.
There you go, Pickled Rick. Hold this in view.
Pickle Rick don't want to play, dude. But come on.
Pickled Rick!
I'm trying to drink beer.
Yeah, I want to drink beer, but I can't yet.
Where?
A little dip. Oh, bumping it up.
I'm a horrible camera guy.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
I'm like that, man. I gotta speed up on this fucker. Oh, look at the big horse sheep, dude.
Where?
Right there, right in front of us. Literally 12 o'clock.
I don't see anything.
11:58.
Where?
Right there's the big horse sheep. You guys see him?
No, I don't see him.
What, did they blend in for you that much, man?
Oh, yeah.
They got some big
Rams.
horns.
Grab my
Wow.
horns.
Those are so awesome. They're so
That
cool
is
looking.
awesome.
I want to eat one. It's like they're not even scared of people.
Rock on, brothers.
Yeah, they do rock on too. They rock on some rocks. That's the closest I have ever been to a big horse sheep,
That
dude.
was fucking cool.
I slowed down, now I'm losing my footing, god damn it. Hold on, let me put this down. Look, there's the mine entrance. Oh shit. Ah, bumpity, 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 jump. Oh shit. Oh look, I made it.
Look, we can't go anywhere.
Alright, so we got the danger, unsafe mine shit going on so far, and then we got a couple of entrances right here. Let's check this out. Shit, I think I need a fucking beer after all that. Alright, so I don't even know if this goes anywhere, but this is an old gold mine. Obviously they were doing some good workings out of this one here, but it's hard to really tell unless I get, you know,
Look, this rock looks like
over there and in there. I hate how they use barbed wire on this shit. Let's see if I can find an easy way through. There we go, right there by Pickled Rick. Alright, so this is a lot of limestone, but this mine supposedly is mostly limestone. Holy shit nuggets. Well, that's a at least 75, 100 feet deep there.
sounds deep.
No ladder, no nothing, but it's deep. I'm gonna step back a little bit. So stuff like this is one of those things you kind of don't want to try and get too close to, because if you do lose your footing or the edge is soft, and it collapses, you can go, you know, tumbling, well, not really tumbling, more like free falling, like Tom Petty, straight down into the oblivion of the dark chasm of that hole there. So we're gonna take a little walk around, look around at everything, see what we find.
He's walking.
That's pretty cool right there. I like it. There's some tailings on top. You can see them where they were leveling it out for where they could work. But I'm gonna get up there, check things out real quick. Get on to the rest of the site. Maybe find a sample or two to pan. So we're up to the next level, everybody. Let's see where this one goes. I could drive this one. I guess I'll take this side. Oh, that's a little steep. I don't know if I'm going to go that one. I'll walk that road first. And back down and come up over here on this side, right over here.
Come on, that will never make it on.
Oh, I could probably make it up there, and I don't edit nothing, Ricky. So here we are at this other main chute, which is right above that one there that we just looked at. So we're gonna maybe go in and check out where that goes. I don't know yet. It might not go far. It might go into the rest of the mine. I don't really know. I'm gonna end up at the main entrance here in a few minutes. Well, there's Pickled Rick. I'm up here at that, I don't know, I guess it's called a wind probably, because this one's gonna go straight down, but, oh wow. Yeah, and this one's got a little bit of an old ladder too. Oof. I don't know if you can see that down there or not, but let me get my flashlight so you can see a little bit better down there. I don't know if you can see or not, but I'm not leaning. I'm just holding the phone. It's pretty damn cool down there. This looks like it's at least about 100 years old here. So I guess they came in from up here because this is where the ladder made it to. So they probably had a platform at one time right up here that they climbed down. It looks like people have tried to climb down it in the past, you know, however long it's been, but there's no way I'm gonna try and climb down that thing. Maybe if I was pickled like Rick, I might, but I'm not pickled like Rick. So let me get back out of here. I gotta get out of this camera because I gotta get over this. Alright everybody, so here's just one more view from the very top up here where their platform probably was. And I just wanted to show it off, take a couple pictures. And there's Pickled Rick. And this spot here, this is a spot where they have backfilled winds or some kind of something that went down with those. Probably backfilled the whole tunnel. I wouldn't know unless I was in there, but they did a good amount of work at this place. My records show 180 feet of shaft. So this is definitely more than 180 feet of shaft. Alright everybody, so I took my little walk to the top of the road that I thought would have been a road, and both of them end. So I'm going to go back around the other way, see if I can get down to that easier, which obviously I can't because there's a road, but I'll be there in a few minutes. There's a lot of good little prospect holes right over here. It looks like a shaft, and there's a lot of good workings over there as far as I know, but I won't be there for another couple minutes, so I'll be back soon, guys. Rock on. Talk to you soon. Alright, so I'm down from the last level I was just up there. Came down one level just so I could check this out real quick. There's a couple of mine entrances or prospects right here. There is a track right along here that goes that direction. Of course, all the metal's gone because that's been salvaged out, but it looks like this actually goes somewhere. I don't have my Pickled Rick with me, so I won't be going too far in because I just don't like going into places like this all by myself. You never know what could happen. Always have somebody with you so that if something does happen, you have that emergency line out, because that's very important in this line of work. So anyhow, I get on to the next spot. There might be another entrance right here. Let me check that out real quick. Oh, look, somebody out here had a pen. That's not that old either. No, that's a pencil. Somebody may have been doing some work here, checking to see if they wanted to post a claim on this like I am, and might have decided that they were going to walk on it. Which, I know there's another road right there, but that road's been cut out, so you can't actually get to it. There's an old coyote hole right down there, if you can see it. Right in there somewhere. We're going to zoom in a little bit, see if you can see it better. Which you kind of can't, but it's that big blob right there. Right in that area where my finger just was. So I might get in there, check that out, see if it goes anywhere at all, because coyote holes usually are right along that pay layer of gravel, which is kind of cool. So here's a view down where the old track used to be. Oh, I didn't zoom back out. So this is where the old track used to be, but somebody has obviously since salvaged all the iron. So we're gonna be over here in the next few minutes. It'd be a lot easier if we could not. Oh, I guess that road doesn't go anywhere, but right to there. So that's a third one. There might be another portal up there for entry of one of the mines. I guess I'll try and walk up to that one and check it out, but I don't know if I will. Like I said earlier, limited on time today. Aren't those mountains beautiful, guys? I mean, this one here, this is actually an area that's private property. That dark mountain on the backside, it's private property. It's a tungsten mine, which I don't know if most of you know what tungsten are. If you don't, but tungsten is used for the old style incandescent light bulbs, which are being phased out now because they, well, just aren't as good. So anyhow, we're back in just a few minutes, guys. Rock on. Seconds for you. Where's my pickled Rick? So that's where we're going. Here in a second, we gotta get around the other side, which is where we just came from. But as soon as we get there, I'll start showing you what's going on.
Right there.
Alright, everybody, so we've made it to that road, and that coyote hole will be our next stop. So we're gonna get in there, we're gonna check to see what's going on. It looks like they had a small processing plant right over there with all the clay that's built up. I wouldn't know unless I made it over there, which I might take a walk to that spot.
Feed.
No, that's like shaker table feed right there.
Wheelbarrow feed.
So that coyote hole should be literally right here at this corner. At least from what I could tell. No, I'm not trying to drive past it. I want to go up the hill anyhow. Pickled Rick. Alright, me and Pickled Rick can go check this out real quick.
It's so far away.
Alright, well, today's drink is beer and red stag, but anyhow. Oh, there's a pretty little lizard. Probably don't see him. So we get close enough, I could probably grab them.
Oh, is that a snake?
You see him?
I want to play
That's what they call a desert sandy. At least I know some of the species is. Let's see if this goes anywhere. On this little coyote hole. I don't know. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Maybe this was a depot where they had storage or something. Who knows? Obviously does not go anywhere. But
It looks way bigger down
when I'm way up there, it definitely looks like there might be something. But we're on our way to there. So let's get on the road. Well, right now I'm just waiting on Pickled Rick to get over here. It's not that far. We ain't going up through here. We got this big dip here. I ain't getting through this dip. See that dip? That dip is like 2 foot deep. You clear the road all the way up. Every big rock in the way, you clear it, and I will haul ass up this bitch. That one, all the rest of them. No, I mean like walk the whole road all the way up and move them all out of the way. Yeah, you know you won't. So we're almost to location. Like you can tell already, I didn't like the hole here, so I parked there, and we're headed up. So, all right, everybody. So, I've made it to the workings of this mine. There's still a little bit of road to go to get to the actual entrances, which are going to be up over that. But we'll get there in time, slowly. And I realized after I walked up from that direction, where the road was unpassable for my truck, that I could have come up this side here.
Track and put it right here.
Back the truck down the hill to that cubby, turn around and come all the way.
You gotta go there and there and there. You got this. You can do it in like 5 minutes.
Man, I don't want to walk back there, but I don't want to walk back to the truck until I'm ready to go. And I don't think I'm passable there, but I could get to here and turn around without problems. Shit. Dilemmas, dilemmas. I'm already here, so I'm done. It's beer time. Rock on, everyone. Alright, so we're at the, I guess the main ore chute out right now, which is pretty dilapidated. I mean, it used to go from up there into here, then dump into carts right here. Or, well, not carts, but trucks. Which, in turn, would take it down to that area there.
See how it's all split off? They had a tent right there.
So obviously, if I want to see the workings, I'm going to have to get a little bit higher up there. So I had a Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick! I'm going to use my machine, dude.
Alright, so we're at the main workings of this mine. We had 2 main ore chutes that came out of this, where the trucks or whatever would pick it up and they would bring it to somewhere down there, to the processing plant. So I'm gonna make it up a little bit higher to the actual workings of this. Oh yeah, there's a pretty new PBR right there. So somebody's been here recently. I've seen some signs of people that have been here recently. There's a little mine entrance there, probably just a test or whatever. And then there'll be some more on the other side of this that I can actually get into. So we'll see that. And there's Pickled Rick sitting at the head ore station. Pickled Rick! Well, I'm making my way up this goddamn steep ass fucking hill. When I get there to the mine openings, I'm gonna drink a beer. Alright, so I've made it to the first of the main workings, which I assume would be the portal here. Oh, that was a fucking hike and a half to get up that thing. There's a couple other portals. I don't know if I'm gonna get to them today or not, but we will see. This is where the old track used to be. Let's check that out real quick. I'm shaking up my beer in my pocket. So this is the line that the old mine track used to come on. That would come from this south side of the mine here. You can still see some of the staves that were here from when they actually had the track in here. But as you can tell, since installation and since mine closing and losing the claim and everything, somebody has been here to pick up the scraps, sort of say. So they grabbed all that old really good high carbon steel iron that went from here all the way around. And see, last time I was up over there on top of the hill, it looks like there's actually a few portals here, which I don't think I'll get to because I don't have my Pickled Rick with me. And it looks like there might be another one right here, so we'll go another few feet, check that out, make sure there's not some easy portal to go check out right there. Looks like definitely a portal though. And we're up somewhere around 5,000 feet right now. For any of those of you that actually care about elevation, because you think elevation matters when it comes to gold, but it really, really doesn't. This hasn't been seen by a lot of people. I mean, look at that. That still looks like the first day they did it. No bends, no nothing. So I think I'm going to try and get in there real quick and see what I can do. If I find anything cool, I'll let you know. Well, here we are at this portal of the mine without my Pickled Rick for added, I guess you could call security, because sometimes I hear weird things and get kind of tripped out when I'm in these things. it looks like this goes in because of the way the smoke actually went in down the tunnel. Tells me that there's some kind of airflow in here. So it's definitely connected to something. The collapse right there. Let's see what we can find out here. I won't go too far because, of course, I don't have my pickled Rick with me. And he makes things just so much easier a lot of times because being in something like this without somebody else, that is a portal where they were dropping up from the top surface. As if they were taking plaster out of here also. That is pretty cool. So what we got down here, got a piece of old copper pipe. Got a freaking hanging wall. It's not really a foot wall or a hanging wall actually. This is pretty far from that. But let's see. It definitely goes. Definitely goes. Do I want to go farther? That I do. But I think I'm going to go back, drink a beer, talk to Mr. Pickled Rick, and see what's going on out here. Maybe I can get him to go in one of these. So, I'm up above the main ore chute, which was bringing material out of this gold mine. And I'm getting ready to head into said mine without my, what's his name? Pickled Rick. But we're here and we're gonna check it out without him. His dad's gonna make it past the ore chute. He said, I'm done, I'm staying. Which is cool. A lot of times I like to stay behind if I can. But on this day, see, this looks like it was an original piece of the processing plant. Looks like a lot of this has been backfilled by the old miners, which is, you know, pretty cool because, you know, you get to see a lot of backfill. But I assume this was where they were having some type of trauma or something of the sort right there. Processing, you know, you take the heavies, leave the lights behind. And give me a second, I'll get over there and check that out real quick and let you know what's going on. All I can say about these mine portals here is, wow. So where this goes, I don't really think it's going to go too far into anything. We'll see, there's some, looks like rat crap. I don't feel any breeze going through here, so I'm pretty sure this just dead ends. Got a lot of rat crap in here, so that's a pretty good sign, usually, that you are in a shaft or a winze or audit or whatever you want to call them. That's going to go absolutely nowhere, so see where this goes. I'm assuming, you know, back here into absolutely nothing. What we got here, though? That is some nice mineralization right there. I doubt there's any gold in something like that, even though it's almost the same color, but I highly doubt it. But let's see. So far, I haven't seen any snakes or anything. I don't hear an echo back, so I know it's just short-lived. And here we are at the end here, which, let's see, where are they going after? It looks like, well, from this rock face, I'm going to say it was a silver-based metal. It could have been the gold-based metal. It's hard to tell with, you know, there's a lot of quartz. So it could be a conglomerate of both gold and silver. In here, there's a working vein right there in my light, which is obviously really hard to see for you guys. Little shelf here where the rats like to hang out, which are, I guess you call them wood rats, I think they are. It's a very mineralized deposit with a lot of quartz in it. What do we got there? Demet. I think it says Demet. So Demet put that in. Well, Demet, it's still here today, about 100 years later, so you did a good job. So here we are heading out. And current today's drink right now is Crisp Orange Apple Angry Orchard, which is one of my favorite from the Angry Orchard brand. The way they anchored this shit looked so haphazard. There's an old train spike looking nail right there. Sometimes what they did scared the hell out of me. A lot. So we got this little cubby here. It goes absolutely nowhere also. At least as far as I can tell. Yep, that goes nowhere. Got an old water pipeline, or some kind of pipeline. Most likely air, because they were using the air-powered pneumatic tools in here. And couple of drinks in, and it makes it really hard to navigate through this kind of stuff. So be careful if you're drinking and going through this kind of stuff like I am. Very slowly. There's some cool stuff right there. Got a little portal right there where they probably obviously found a deposit or pocket gold or whatever right there, or silver. Could have been, because this was both silver and gold mine. So just came from there, and I'm on my way back out to meet up with Pickled Rick. So I've made it to the main workings of the mine. My phone is really dying. We're on like 5% here, so you're not gonna see much more after this, but it looks like it's pretty extensive from here on out, which I probably won't be exploring much without my Pickled Rick. But let's see what we got going here. Get to at least a little bit. I'll go till my phone dies here today. And that is one big piece of timber right there. That is 12 by 12 at least. It's nice and sturdy. So we got a drop there. I don't know where that one's going, but obviously they were following the vein of either gold or silver. We come in here. We've got a lot of drop shafts in here. We had one there at one time, we can tell. I know there's one there because it's still open. So this is the kind of things you got to be careful of when you come into old mines that aren't like a lot of them, which a lot of them will be large open caverns. This one seems like they followed just that vein material through, around, and out. I can hear Pickled Rick hollering for me, so I'm gonna head back out. I'm not seeing too many chances of collecting much of gold here, except for maybe in the lower wash, which would be mostly of a placer type of mine, because it looks like they did a really good job. Ow, my ankle. They did a really good job of getting what they were getting. I mean, there's a lot of trash. I mean, this is right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what they were going for. That's the old track line that came out with the air, the water, the whatever you want to call it, that all went in, which was air and water at high pressure for running whatever pneumatics they had and lubricating the pneumatics. But it looks to me like this main track went back out that way. So I'm sure there's more in there, but we'll save that for another day when I actually can get out here with a group of sober friends and people. So rock on, everyone. See you soon. I am going to get the hell out of here and get on with what I need to do, because I can hear Pickled Rick holler at me like there is something wrong, because he is scared I've been gone for so long.